Hey guys, let us walk through this exercise together. We are told that if x minus 4 is a factor of 2x squared minus ks minus 12, find the value of x and determine the other factor of the expression. This is the expression we are given, and we want to know the value of k if x minus 4 is a factor. We are going to be using the remainder theorem. What does the theorem say? That if a polynomial has a factor, that factor should be able to divide that polynomial without a remainder. In other words, if x minus 4 divides this expression, the remainder should be 0. That is the remainder's theorem. And for the remainder to be 0, it means that the factor dividing it must, if equated to 0, should produce a remainder of 0. This is what I mean. The factor x minus 4 will be set to 0 so that we can use the value of x, substitute it into this equation to ensure that the remainder is equally 0. So from here, x equals 4. So we are going to put the value of 4 into this expression, and we must ensure that it is equal to 0, and it must be 0 because the question says x minus 4 is a factor. For x minus 4 to be a factor, it means the remainder after dividing this must be 0. So we are going to start by equating the expression to 0 and substituting the value of x. So let's equate the expression to 0. By putting the value of x, whatever we are going to be getting should give us the remainder. And if x minus 4 is a factor, as the question has suggested, it means this must be equal to 0 as the remainder after putting the value of x equals 4. So let's put the value. 2 into 4 raised to power 2 minus 4k minus 12 will be equal to 0. Remember, x is now 4. X is now 4. 4 squared is 16. 16 times 2 is 32. So we have 32 minus 4k minus 12 equals 0. This is a simple linear equation, and it's very easy to get the value of k. 32 minus 12 is 20. This 4k crosses over. It is negative 4k. By the time it crosses over, it becomes positive 4k. Dividing both sides by 4 will give us k equal to 20 divided by 4, which means the value of k is 5. So we've got the first part of the question that says we should find the value of k. So the value of k here is 5, which means the expression is actually 2x squared minus 5x minus 12, for which x minus 4 is a factor. This is a quadratic expression, which means it has one other factor, and that's our next target, to determine the other factor of the expression, 2x squared minus 5x minus 12. Follow me to the next page. So this is the expression, and we are just going to determine the second factor through long division. And this is going to be the setup. So we are dividing this expression by the factor given to us, x minus 4. And the quotient is going to be the second factor, while the remainder should be 0, because if it's a factor, the remainder should be 0. How do you do the division? Use x to carry out the division. So x into 2x squared, you are going to get 2x. 2x times x gives you 2x squared. 2x times negative 4 gives negative 8x. Of course, we subtract. So we're going to subtract 2x squared minus 2x squared is 0. Minus 5x minus 8x is going to be minus 5x plus 8x, and that is 3x. So we have 3x, and we just bring this negative 12 down to give us 3x minus 12. We go again. X into 3x is going to give us plus 3. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times negative 4 is negative 12. These two are not the same, so when they subtract, it's going to give you 0 as the remainder, which means the second factor is 2x plus 3. So we have that the other factor we are looking for is 2x plus 3. You can see that it's very simple, straightforward, and interesting. If you like this video, please share it to your learning colleagues and friends. Do well to follow our page, and if you are watching on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And thank you very much for watching this video.